It is a sad, sad day in amateur radio. That's right, we're reading more stupid comments from sad hams, this time on Mailbag Monday. What's happening, everyone? Thanks for tuning in to Ham Radio Tube. My name is Mike. Normally, this time, I would say, if you have amateur radio-related questions for me, shoot me an email, K8MRD@iCloud.com, and you just may have one of your questions featured on an episode not like this on Mailbag Monday. But today, I have compiled a new list of stupid comments from stupid people who have nothing to do but be stupid. So let's dive right in here. Now, I do want to say this first one is not from a sad ham. This just made me laugh hysterically. He just posted this on my channel the other day. This is for all you APRS guys. How to Ham says, I just came to this channel to learn APRS. Stand by for world implosion in 3, 2, 1. I love it. Whoops, there goes my watch. Woo! Yep. Before I realized how worthless APRS was, I did a video on how to get the FT5 set up for APRS. And he had to come here to learn how to do it. And that is awesome. So I'm glad the video helped you, though. But yeah, you're not going to see any more APRS stuff from me. All right, now, I want to talk about clickbait. I don't think I've ever really done like a clickbaity title, but this guy thinks I did. This is just on last week's video. Packable, portable POTA kits. That's the topic, and that's the question the guy asked me. But Mank Legend 5584 says, deceiving title. Any radio gear is packable and portable. K6ARK took his 7300 to a summit for frig's sake. He sure did. How in the hell is that a deceiving title? A viewer wrote me asking about packable POTA gear, and I showed a couple different variations of that. Mark, Mank Legend, you are a moron. That's all I can say about that. Oh, boy. Next, oh man, that Bofang video I did, that new Bofang that sucks, oh, that got some feathers riled up here. This John Brady 8345 says, as a 22324, this smelly HT has received a grant of equipment authorization certification issued under the authority of the FCC. It's sad that many people passed on this good quality radio and your ill-informed statements. My ill-informed statements. Tell me you didn't watch the video without telling me you didn't watch the video. Because in that video, I showed the spurious emissions. I showed how much the radio sucked the screen and sunlight. I showed how worthless that scan feature was that they're advertising, that is not documented in how it's supposed to be used. No matter what people say, that radio sucks. Don't buy this 5RM. If you want a cheap Bofang, go to Amazon and buy the $18 Bofang. That's all you need. This radio sucks. And then we had another guy, Ewald Droidworks, says, I smell a sad ham. Huh. You can't make this stuff up. Yeah, I was sad. I was sad that the $35 new Bofang didn't do what it was supposed to do or be a clean radio or any of that crap. Yeah, so I returned it. It's back at Amazon. I smell a sad ham. We got more crybabies here coming up. Oh, this time on the G106 video that I did where I called the radio total crap. And it is total crap. Don't buy that radio. Man Queen. Man Queen says, maybe the radio... Can't get over the name. Hang on. Man Queen says, maybe this radio is rubbish, but your review is full of bias. How? Did I have any preconceived notions of this radio before getting into it? Nope, I sure didn't. But what happened is when I started using that radio, I started discovering all the different problems that it had. And I gave an honest review. And I showed all of the problems that it has. Now, I could just sit here like I am right now. We call these talking head videos. And I could tell you all day long that this radio is crap. But given that I have a sales background, I kind of understand the whole show and sell aspect of things. And when something's crap, I'm going to show you that it's crap, and I'm going to show you why it's crap. So, I don't know, man, queen. Can you even take this comment seriously? Man, queen. All right, so, yeah. And then we got another guy. Way to go slaying that radio amateur's code of conduct by being obnoxiously toxic. His name's MacGyver. Really? MacGyver? You're not MacGyver. You're nowhere close to MacGyver. So yes, I did slay that radio conduct, code of conduct in telling people to not buy this radio. Because if you transmit on this radio, by sheer definition, you're breaking the amateur radio code of conduct. Part of it is I will listen and listen and listen again to make sure the frequency's not in use. So if you're on the fundamental frequency and it's not in use, once you transmit with that radio, you're going to have 13 other places you're transmitting on where you're not listening. So yes, you're very welcome for showing how terrible that radio is. And I'm pretty sure I destroyed my relationship with Radioddity in reviewing not just the G106, but also the 6100, which isn't very good radio either. So thanks for writing in there, MacGyver. All right. This next one. Some things you read and you're just... it's just here. So this is on my WSJTX FT8 tutorial, like how to use FT8. This guy, though, most people are grateful. And then you get guys like this. Mark Jensen says, apparently, everything you need to know doesn't include connecting radio to PC. Everyone in this room is now dumber having read that. So, I'll take the fall on this one. I'm sorry. I didn't mention that if you want to have your radio talk to your computer, you might need to plug your radio into your computer. My bad. I would have thought that common sense would have suggested that you need to connect your computer to your radio via USB cable, okay? It's a USB cable. Wow. This is where it is. This is where we are in the world. This guy got pissed off because I experimented. Remember can you do 160 meters on 2 Wolf River coils? This guy's doing let's just read it. From Catholic Dude. Don't even get me started on that. And that, kids, is how the phrase ham dumber was born. Yeah, guys, listen to the Catholics. Do not experiment. They don't like science. I'm not going to say Catholicism is dumb. I'm not going to say it, okay? I'm not going to say I was raised Catholic, and I'm not going to talk about how stupid the Catholic religion is. I'm just not going to talk about how dumb the Catholic religion is, okay? Not going to talk about it. But he is doing a little twist on the phrase that I coined, ham harder, which is just meant to be supposed like, try harder, work a little harder. But experimenting, wanting to see if something works. Ooh, no. If it ain't in the Bible, ain't gonna be. Nope. No siree. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Catholic Dude. This is another good one. This is from my last Sad Hams video. This one from N8SOT. Snot. What did you expect from a dink with earrings and a no-code extra? Him and Nada Rubicon spend a lot of time in a tent together. So first off, Snot, Me and Nada Rubicon don't spend a lot of time in a tent together because he lives in California and I live in Texas. It's only those few precious times that we're able to get together and spend time in a tent that we have. And it's certainly not a lot. And what the hell is with you old guys? Seriously. No code extra. Who cares? I'm sorry that you're so old and things changed, okay? Everything changes. You've got to learn to adapt. But instead, you old people get pissed off when something new happens or rules change through no fault of mine. It's not a requirement for me to know Morse code to get an extra. That has nothing to do with anything. What about all the guys back in the day before the automobile? They were all in horse-drawn buggies, right? Then somebody gets an automobile, and you're still in your horse-drawn buggy, and you're pissed off at him because you don't have to shovel crap from your horse now. Back in my day, we had a horse-drawn buggy. Now all these young whippersnaps have automobiles. Huh. That's the way it was, and we liked it. Dude, you old guys with this no-code crap need to get over yourselves, okay? You just do. Because guess what? We're leaving you behind. Things change, and it's sad that you can't adapt to change. It is very sad. It is pathetic. You are pathetic. And that's all I have to say about that. Sometimes you just have a little fun with a video, and this is just a little short that I did. World's fastest end-fed half-wave antenna deployment. So a little background. Ryan and I were at Sheldon Lake State Park. There's like this 70-foot tower there. And I just threw the wire over the tower. Done. No mast, no nothing. Great. But this guy, Donald Smith, had a problem with it. Wireless coax, and the antenna is on a steel frame. You'll be tuning the full steel frame. No space here. Some will make a video about just about anything, even if it doesn't work. And some stupid idiots like you are going to make a comment when you have no idea what the hell you're talking about. That activation did, in fact, work. We made many contacts, and we were QRP. So, Donald Smith, you can go suck it. Some people will just make a comment about anything. How does that make you feel? And now, for what I think is the dumbest comment of this list. And I've got visuals here. This is from my ICOM ID50 review video that I just did. I'm Hungry MK writes, ICOM could have came out with a radio that does APRS and other feature-rich options that people are asking for. Here's the part that gets me. They could have come out with, and wait for it, with a 100-watt 705-like radio. Instead, they give us a watered-down 52A. It's sad. Wow. Can you feel the stupidity in this comment? Okay, so here's the ID50. Apparently, it's a watered-down ID52. To that, I say nay. And I made some points as to why I like this better in my video, but case in point, just the USB-C charging alone and programming via USB-C is an upgrade. I don't care about a color screen, and I don't care about Bluetooth. That's really the only differences. To me, this is an upgrade to the ID52. But let's address his other point. Now, I will give him that I don't know why the hell ICOM is stuck on DPRS. And ICOM, if you're watching, literally no one in the world outside of Japan uses DPRS. Put frickin' APRS in your radios. What the hell is DPRS? Nobody cares. But the 705, right here. I love this radio. It's beautiful. Let's get a good, close look at that, okay? He mentions that he wishes ICOM would come out with a 100-watt 705-like radio. Let me put this up to the screen again. Just take a mental snapshot of that and just what it looks like. This is the 705, okay? I'm about to blow your mind. Would you believe that before the 705 existed, we have a 100-watt radio called the 7300? Gosh, they look very similar, don't they? Could this be the 100-watt 705? called the ICOM 7300. Could it be? You can't fix stupid, ladies and gentlemen, but I can certainly copy them and share them with you. Guys, if you have amateur radio related questions for me, please shoot me an email, K8MRD@iCloud.com. Thanks for watching another Stupid Comments episode. We'll see you again on Ham Radio Tube 73.